Emil. I'm here with Relia. We're both Peak Grandmaster casting the Berkeley Legends Fall 25 TFT tournament.
Hello.
So, got a bit delayed, so we'll check everyone's spots next round. So, Yuri has worth the wait Gangplank, so he's probably gonna play some sort of mecha line. I'm not sure if this is good anymore, especially with the plenty of Gangplank nerfs and no items.
That's probably Star Guardian, flexible, Prodigy.
Yeah. Feet Lovers playing Hedge Fund, probably attempting to play some sort of fast 9 board. Maybe mech. Unsure though. Korean, flexible.
Oh, that could also be Star Guardian. And
Yeah.
this could also be Star Guardian. Shojin Open Glove.
OPAC committed Star Guardian +1. So
Oh,
I think these spots are very unclear. Like plenty of people could be angling some sort of Star Guardian. And then there's a few people with generic AP slams like Prodigy plus Morello. Destiny has AP item slams, so I would expect like two Star Guardian players and then like two probably some sort of Karma. Unsure how people are gonna play this though. Who do you think has the best spot right now?
I definitely say one of the Star Guardian people. I just don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Low-key, I don't think the Soul Fighter hard commit or Destiny is that bad, considering it's gonna be uncontested. And then he already has half IE, I think, but not sure.
yeah. The only thing I could like complain I have is that it like the board doesn't look very good that early. It's just like the items are like on 1 star Lux, but
Mm,
like. I mean, just like once you get to 4-2, it's probably fine, but just like the early tempo is something that might not be as good now.
yeah. Full streakers have a Soul Fighter crown.
Oh, he's full streaky? Never mind then,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's pretty good items. Yeah, he's rich. Rich because he took Destiny. I'm sure he's
Yeah,
gonna get the
this
rest of his Samira items though.
yeah, did he take a rod on Carousel? I don't
He
know
was
about
last
that
pick.
one. Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe he made Gargoyle.
Yeah,
I'm
makes
assuming he
sense.
took one of the Gargoyle components. And then there's just a good board. I mean, this is... I don't think this is the Jinx itemization anymore, right? But I guess he had
Yeah,
to slam Kraken.
yeah.
It's off against Salty Korean. I'm assuming he got, like, expected unexpectedness, like gold or upgraded units. Unsure.
I'd say probably gold considering he's level 530.
You're right.
That would be my guess.
Penguin won his round very comfortably. Yeah, Jonah will be the player to watch this tournament because he peaked 1000 LP Challenger and he's known to participate in TFT tournaments such as Box Bootcamp. He's a very well-known player. A lot of connections. Unsure what he's playing here though.
Yeah,
QSS.
QSS, GS Morello. That's actually kind of interesting.
And maybe he's considering some sort of Akali since he slammed QSS.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Half Nasher as well.
Yeah, probably watch our full streakers. Penguin up against good Brawny should be actually I'm not sure. And then Pac will win because he's playing a level 4 player.
I guess if the for that flexible board with Protector, you could probably like swap off and play Janna if like too many people are going for a Star Guardian.
Yeah,
Like that's a potential out, I think. But
considering it.
I don't know what fruit is on the Janna, but
So we have two full streakers. Like this is a great spot. Like I'll probably get 6 souls soon, I would say. Very likely. Looks pair as well. Decent item. Or item economy is not looking great though. A similar thing here. Or he's not itemizing towards like the good Star Guardian builds. Like Poppy likes best defense, so you want to build shielding items, and then the Gather Force build for Jinx is like Shojin IE. So I feel like this is just inherently lower cap, or like it won't be as strong as like Star Guardian boards that you'd see in other tournaments. You did get
yeah,
Infinity Edge just now. Here, Glove, FIE, can make Morello or some sort of tank item. Definitely want to save the glove though. Probably make Steadfast. Actually, no, you can't. Sorry.
yeah. I would probably make Burrell slot and then open glove, open chain,
Yeah,
because like the items are on Lux as well. So oh,
yeah.
nice, good job.
Probably make Val. This is standard as well. Definitely should have made this. South Korean power leveling on one streak. Interesting. This power up is also not on his upgraded and itemized unit. So
Yeah, Shojin JG probably indicates mech. So yeah,
yeah, he's probably playing towards some sort
as
of
you would
karma.
probably yeah expect with GP. Too. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm assuming this guy's going for some sort of big mech roll down. 'Cause he's slamming full AP items. Opak
yeah,
and
probably
Penguin
just like
still both full
mech
streaking.
or Sork. Yeah,
Jedi's going for some sort of a win out because he hasn't won a round and he's playing I think he's playing Crystal Gambit, yeah, so
yeah, he is.
like get some big spike from his loot. Okay. Penguin, full streak, Soul Fighter Crown. I think probably Tidy but Deadly is the best option out of these three. Like Lucky Gloves, you can't really
Yep,
use it. And then Sponging, you also can't really use it because like you can't really spread tank items.
yep.
Uh, this is not great. Took buried treasures, which is fair. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best because like he doesn't have any other units to itemize besides Set and Samira. But maybe he hits like some sort of early Gwen. But we'll see. He
Yeah,
also needed he also needed Samira
like
items.
like he's on a 6 streak, so he like wants one to like something to win now. But buried treasure, it's like a delayed, like it's
Yeah.
delayed until you reach like the full power of the
Yeah.
augment. So yeah,
And he's not steadfast. I'm assuming maybe he had to win the round, but he had a sword, so he could have made IE. And here, one buff, two
yep,
buff, similar criticism where it's like it's not gonna help you win now, and you're already on 6 streak. Like he pretty much got red buff and blue buff on 1-star units, and I'm assuming he's greedy for some sort of poppy too, and the lobby is weak. Okay,
flexible.
I think this guy's playing some sort of Star Guardian as well because he has Sniper +1 and Prodigy +1. Wait, no, he doesn't. But yeah, he has Prodigy +1 and Prodigy Echo,
I think
so
he just playing Prodigy, considering he took the
okay,
Isekai with Prodigy. So I think he's just playing
yeah.
Yumi.
This guy committed to Janna. He's
Yep.
pretty poor though. He had to roll. I'm assuming he had to roll pretty deep for a Gangplank too. So Jedi going for some sort of fast 9 win out, double vow, invested, Crystal Gambit. Like I'm assuming he'll double down here and then like have some sort of level 9 roll down on 4-2. Probably play mech. He's holding 2 Sennas.
Yep, I could see
Okay.
that.
Radiant Pandora's leaving the Radiant item on bench is very suspicious, but I guess he could be afforded it because he's also playing for some sort of win out, but he's also not full
Yeah.
loss, so this is not a great spot. And Water Lotus already with JG. I Yuri went for a Tidius Titan after hitting Gangplank 3, which is very interesting. Yeah. I would say the augment quality or like selection process is not that great for this lobby. I would say the best ones are like the person who clicked Prodigy +1 or Prodigy Isekai and then Jedi clicking Invested, which is natural from his spot. But I think the rest they just didn't like prioritize whether they wanted to win or like scale. They weren't thinking about it too much. They are still. Opa gets the win over Penguin, so I'll definitely be very comfortable this lobby.
Yeah, something I did notice is that someone had a Yumi already and someone had a Jinx already. But the person with the Jinx was the JG Morello. So I don't know if like if that warrants like switching to Star Guardian just play around Ahri? Probably not. But yeah, just something I noticed.
Jedi just holding. I don't think he's gonna play Prodigy. He's invested buried treasures. Plus Crystal Gambit.
Oh, there was another Yumi, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one.
No, he is. I think he just He is just playing
Oh,
Yumi.
okay, yeah.
I mean,
That's
this
pretty
is a
good
good
then.
board. This is a
The
good board.
Prodigy person got a Yumi. Yeah,
Yeah,
really good.
he's definitely playing for top 4 here. That's great. I wouldn't say the spot is great. I mean, he does have a decent amount of gold, so he might be able to hit a nice board on 4-2, but I'm unsure. Jarvan, that's very good.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of just like a lottery. If you hit Yone, then the spot looks great. If not, then I don't know.
Back spot looking all right. Like I said before, items are not great. Like this is not an optimal Star Guardian board or spot. But considering the quality of the lobby, I think he'll be able to comfortably hit Poppy 2, Jinx 2 on 4-2. And there's also a chance he's uncontested after scouting. Or it's only one way contested by Feet Lover. But still, I don't even know if he's playing Star Guardian because he's found full AP items. He does have a Jinx. I don't know.
Yeah, he does have a Jinx and Nico too, so I think you probably just play it.
Yeah. He's gonna go for some sort of Ahri carry, but I still don't think it's great. Opec just full streaking. This lobby is very weak.
Is the encounter Priz party? I would think so, right?
No, it's just
Oh,
Prelude.
Prelude? No.
Okay, next song will also be Prismatic, so in lobbies with Prismatic Prelude or lots of Prismatic augments, you wanna okay, what was I gonna say? I think you wanna take like some sort of high cap augments. Like I think taking like low cap augments like 1 buff, 2 buff, for example, or like ticket is not great because like with like the resources that prismatic augments give you, everyone's gonna be playing for like a very strong endgame board. So it's important to prioritize like some sort of like endgame like either scaling augments or like strong combat that will help carry you for stage 4 and 5. So he
Yep.
got a Jinx. He should be clicking Gather Force here. Okay. Opec has not played the game in a while, so it's understandable. But the standard fruit for Jinx and Poppy, respectively, are Gather Force and Best Defense. They both got buffed in the recent patch, and they're both very strong, especially if you build items toward them. Like Jinx likes building Shojin IE, and they just build shielding items on Poppy. And then the board has like 21% win rate in high level tournaments, so just something to look out for in your games.
Yeah, one thing I do want to mention, I think Mech is gonna be like Karma is gonna be kind of hard to hit because I know there's
Yeah.
the Worth the Wait GP, Dreadeye might play Mech, and then I think there's someone else with like the GP with Shojin JG. So
Hmm.
I don't know if someone will pivot out or if they're all
Yeah.
just gonna go for Yone or what, but yeah.
Yeah. I doubt people were like scouting or identifying their spot properly, which is okay. It's just that like Karma as a unit is not the strongest. So like playing like three-way contested is like a it would be okay, playing three-way contested Karma is like a death sentence because like no one's gonna hit their upgrade and like the board is not like justifying like some sort of win out. Shredai does have a Karma in his shop.
Yeah, I think the win out possibility definitely depends on like whether or not you hit Yone. And also something that's important is probably Mech Pilot fruit. I know it's kind of like you kind of got to like fish for it, so I don't know if
Definitely,
people are gonna go for it or just stick to like Jarvan and Karma and Yone fruits or
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll definitely hold the Jinx Power Jedi. Like he's very rich anyway, and like holding this just griefs OPAC and maybe one other player, and like it takes people a lot more gold. Our Feet Lover is doing his hedge fund roll down now. He hit he hit the Jinx, has no pop. Well, he still has 50 gold, but he has no Poppy and no Jinx items, so this is very suspicious. Or okay, it is Poppy one Cassante too. I mean, it's not a bad board. Just that like he doesn't have items for his main carry.
Yep, agreed.
He's gonna he's gonna beat OPAC here and break his 100 streak because he rolled. Which is a good sign. Oh, actually, wow.
Well,
Okay, well, the spot is really bad now because he already rolled, and Opak is just 100 streak full gold, so he gets infinite. He gets max streak gold every round, and has a lot of HP to play with. Okay,
I mean, the spot isn't like that bad because he already has Jinx too, but yeah, definitely like you said, could be a lot better.
Opak rolling. He's probably just rolling to get one up Poppy 2 and Jigs 2.
Yeah, is Dreadeye rolling or is it just going to 9?
Oh, he's rolling on level 8 for his level 7 mech board or level 8 mech board. Sorry.
Could be playing. He could just be playing a Kali
Yeah,
since he made it.
I saw he made Nashor's last stage. Oh, yeah, Yone. Okay,
Oh yeah,
so his board is gonna be very high quality now because 7 mech. Or, but actually, is he not playing mech?
I think
He's
he's
playing
just
some,
playing a Kali at this point.
yeah, he's just playing some sort of flexible trade board, which I think is good, considering he has like a Kali Besson slot, Crimson Veil. Like considering the quality of
Yep.
the lobby, it's gonna be very strong. Penguin rolled to 0 and he hit Samira
Ooh.
one set 1. And I'm assuming he
Yeah.
itemized for Gwen and he didn't hit it, so spot is not great. Two Wait, Salty Korean pivoted into Soul Fighter. Very interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
I guess it's not bad because he has Water Lotus, or he has Water Lotus for Samira now, and check everyone's spot in a bit after this turn.
Yep.
So Opak, he's gonna probably duplicate Poppy 2, or he's gonna roll for one of oh, he has Varus too if he wants, but he has honestly I might consider making that. Like just would you like duplicate Varus, Store Guardian Varus or no?
My only issue with that is that, like, obviously you move the blue buff to him, but then you kind of don't have another item to make.
Oh, I see. Yeah, interesting. Penguin, will probably roll his HP up to 9. Very interesting board. My 33 hang. True flexible board. He's trying to play all his trades with his emblems like 4 Wraith, 3 Sniper, 5
Oh
Prodigy.
yeah, yeah.
This is a
He
cool
checked
board.
in the Jinx for Sniper.
Yeah.
I like that.
He has his power up on Yumi and not one of his itemized units, which is very suspicious. Like you wanna put your scaling like you wanna buff your good units, right? So you wanna put your fruit and items on the same unit. Heat Lover. I think Kiswell might be cooked. He rolled a 0 with head. He rolled 0 with hedge fund and he's just not stable. So definitely bot 4. I think Dreadeye could probably roll his goal. Like he could probably just chill and get to 9 with this board, considering the quality of the lobby. Like these items are actually pretty good. Sorry, I'm looking for his board. He has the optimal Akali build with Crimson Veil, and then he has a lot of CC or Stone Power with the Jarvan with Double Vow plus Tankzilla. And like it's good into the Jinx boards because the Kali will dash on the Jinx. I'll take Korean. He has double Stormbender, which I'm not sure is good, if it's good, but the board itself is not bad. Like the items are decent, and the items and upgrades are honestly decent, and he could be hitting Gwen too at some point, considering he's rolling 2/5 costs. And good hit Samira too, which is great. He's
Yep.
splitting his items a lot though. Like, I think you would want all the items on Viego, and also the fruit. I mean, probably
Yeah,
fruit
I
Viego or
think you
Samira.
definitely fruit Samira here.
Yeah, he has 3 removers to play with as well. OPEC lost his first. He lost against Penguin, so I guess his board is actually decent. Just look at Dreadeye's board so you can see the Akali in action. So it dashes to the Samira because he had it third from the right, so it dashes to this corner most of the time. And Salty Korean just he can't do anything about it because he didn't position for it. Oh,
Oh,
the Janna player. You haven't checked this guy in a while. Yeah, the Janna player pivoted into Kog'Maw, which is honestly pretty good considering this lobby. He noticed that no one was playing Protector, and with Flexible, he was able to get 6 Protector and three Crystal Gavin passively.
yeah, I like that decision to switch to Kog'Maw there. That's cool.
Honestly, decent recognition. I would. It's very like. Would you greed for care? Or he has no more removers, so I guess it's okay. But Fairy Tail is one of the better powers for Kog'Maw. The best one being Caretaker. Yuri pivoted also into 7 mech, which I'm assuming means he hit Yone on 8, which is Very good. See if he beats 33 Hang here. This Echo is looking pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Or I guess he just has a lot of damage on his board. Lucky. Yeah, I think Jedi has the strongest board in the lobby by far right now.
Yep.
Like, common issue with some of these, like this level of players, like people overroll on level 8, like ignoring their spot. Like even like if you have 80 HP, like if you have 80 HP, you should not be rolling all your gold on 4-2, I'd say, because you want to play for like some sort of strong end game. But I think inherently now that everyone like has like around 20 gold except for a couple people, like this lobby is quite low cap. Like no one can really level up or upgrade their units, but since Korean does have Gwen 2 on 8. Pandora's bench.
Yeah, right now I'd say my favorites for top four are probably Dreadeye, Salty Korean, um, probably OPAC as well, and then maybe the Yumi, I guess, or the Kog'Maw,
Yeah.
something like that. Ooh, Heat
Okay,
Lover's
so
board looks pretty good.
yeah.
Cassante 2
Still
Jinx 2.
yeah. He does have limited augments and no gather force. Like I would probably reroll this Jinx power up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely do.
Like
Because like I think if he hits it, yeah, his board will be really good.
at this point in the game, like every round win is probably like an extra placement. Good running on last life, playing Celtic Koreans, Gwen 2 on 8 board. He has Janet 3 locked in shop. I think he just gets run over here. Yeah, good choice by South Korea to play Soul Fighter. It's one way contested, and he probably saw the out with the Pandora's bench. Wait. Oh my god, very close.
Oh,
Very unlucky.
yeah, really
Unlucky.
close.
Okay. People should be going level 9 in around 2 turns. Penguin is rolling. Probably just roll for set 2, yeah. Like every round matters now. I wouldn't be rolling here though.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hit. Like rolling for Gwen 2 on 8 is very suboptimal here. Or I guess he just hit Volibear. Opac ended up donkey rolling on 8. He's still These are not great power-ups.
Oh.
Watch the Star
Yeah.
Guardian fight again. He definitely should have clicked Gather Force earlier.
Yeah, I mean hyperactive it's like not bad, but it just yeah. It's not like a bad click, it's just that Gather Force could be more effective in this spot.
He ends up losing to T-Lover. And good Bronny is dead here, unlucky. I'm assuming he didn't win enough rounds stage 3 and 4. Unlucky 8th.
Yeah, I don't know about flexible, like you play Protector's Kog'Maw, considering there's not that many emblems I think that would actually be useful, besides like the one actual Protector emblem itself, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Honestly, that's a
unfortunate.
cool board. That's a cool board. I would definitely try to get 5 Prodigy, and I think you just sell the Jinx, and then Prodigy, Cassante. Like 5, like you want, like playing a gold trait is almost always, it's like significantly better than playing a silver trait. Like the in-betweens between like 5 and 2 Prodigy are kind of weak. So Yuri, I think he is just dead to the Akali board. Jedi rolled for a nice board on 4-2, and like he's just been winning every round since.
Yep, I mean, honestly, it's kind of just unlucky that he got worked away Gangplank, but, but yeah, NT.
I think the 2-star Guardian players will actually both ball 4. Like I think they just didn't play their spots right. Like people didn't go for the right items and fruit. Like the Star Guardian, like the conditions for it to be unlocked and be like the true S tier comp are like, I mean they're not difficult, but they are very specific. And like I would say that these two people they didn't play it like too optimally. Like
Yeah, I definitely agree. Considering someone like Dreadeye has like the perfect setup Akali, and like a perfect setup Akali is just obviously gonna outperform like a okay setup Jinx. So yeah, I can.
Yeah. He does have Seraphine too, about to get Varus too, which is good. And this board is not that bad. I just doubt that he will lose like it's pretty much just dodge Dreadeye lottery. Like if you rotate into him, you will lose. Like I think he even beats this Soul Fighter board.
Yep. He does have Shadow Clone, so he's kind of like immune to getting true Akali just cheesed. But yeah, the matchup is still tough either way.
Watch Penguin play feet lover because he's on his last life. His board is not even that bad. He has a lot of 2 stars.
Yeah, Tankzilla is really good for Cassante because he can almost
Nope.
always proc it, but in this case,
Good
oh
win. Yeah,
yeah,
I think Go Back's just dead. I think like if you have let's just say 90 HP on 4-1, like you should play for like generally play for like some sort of minimal roll stable board and then try to get to level 9 because what having high HP gives you is the luxury to just throw away HP on stage 4 to some degree. Like you shouldn't like not roll or skip level 8, but like you don't have to roll everything. Like I would have just rolled until like Jinx 2 and then I would have stopped and then I would have been level like you could be level 9 on like 5-2 considering you had the duplicator as well. 33 hang. He unfortunately lost against Dreadeye, so he's on his last life too. I want to see Dreadeye and South Korean fight. Okay, Speed Lover on his last life. Okay, Takeo Pack is just dead.
I don't know if I agree with the Yumi 2 with no items, but I
Yeah,
appreciate the flexibility and the creativity of this one.
yeah. Yeah, honestly, he tried his best. I think there were just a few more optimizations to be made. Like, I think Mal's Hard 3 is kind of bait. And also, like, you could have played 5 Prodigy. Like, I don't think the Jinx was worth playing. So,
Yeah,
we have our
I think he
top
got a
4.
little bit baited by the he got a little bit baited by like all the emblems that are just spawning in, but yeah.
Yeah. Speed Lover just holding a Seraphine 2 for fun, but he did make top 4. Yeah, Penguin, like, in comparison to OPAC, he was able to like save a decent amount of his gold and like roll for 2 stars at a good time. I'm surprised 2 Soul Fighter people made top 4 though, and both have upgraded boards. It's actually very surprising. So again, I think
Yeah.
just if you face Dreadeye, you lose. Otherwise, like you could win. Like these items are very good. Like he has triple
Yeah,
mana charm.
he's about to make it to level 10. Like he's just adding more and more like good units to his board. He's just gonna be harder and harder to beat.
Yeah, I think he might be good for some sort of 3 star. He's holding 5 Akali's, 5 Ryze, and 5 Jarvan. He's holding a Gwen for fun. Yeah. I mean, this war is not bad. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
definitely
definitely not
reroll
bad at
double
all.
strike. I'd definitely reroll double strike. Like if you have to, if every round matters. Okay, well Dreadeye is playing Feet Lover. You can watch the. Okay. Oh, I feel like Salt Creed just has a better version of Penguin's board, considering he has Gwen too. But we'll see.
Yep.
Oh wait, he killed the Gwen.
Oh.
Wait. Oh wait. Nice. The Samira cast it on the Gwen. Like it was just low HP, a lot of amp, and it just dashed to the Gwen. So it's honestly good positioning or lucky positioning. Oh, Dreadeye lost a Feet Lover. Interesting. He's probably gonna go for some sort of 3 star now because he doesn't want to go level 10 because it doesn't really benefit his board much. Or he's making the evaluation that he'd rather go for 2 stars or 3 stars here than go for level 10. So he's 2 off a Kali, at least in 2. Big roll down. Yes, he's gonna choose one to commit to soon maybe, or he's gonna play Penguin, who he's assuming he beats probably. I think Penguin Ghost. So the Akali will just like probably instantly cast on the Samira maybe. Oh, I missed. But on the edge is very bad versus Akali because like it's probably gonna die in 1 to 2 casts. So like I think you definitely want a different power up against for this matchup. Sea Lover beats Penguin. I think at this point, like between Feet Lover and Troda, I think it comes down to positioning. Like I think, or he had a Gwen, which is good. He's one off Jarvan 3.
Oh, one off Jarvan, two off Rise.
It's probably Sun the Rises. Yeah,
Yep.
Unlucky. He can still win. Like I'm pretty sure he beats Penguin. Well, because of the aforementioned on the edge plus positioning difference. Like Penguin probably doesn't know how to position against a Collie. Just keeping a Samira. Oh, he switched sides. But Troda was scouting him. Feet Lover playing
That probably
Troda's Go.
kills.
So yeah, Samira just died
Yeah.
to Lee Sin cast. So this is just a really bad matchup. Nothing much you could do here. Like this is very respectable third, considering he beat the Gwen 2 guy.
Yep,
He
he
Lover
had a lot
lost
of
Miraz
tempo
Ghost.
early,
Alright.
and I think that's the game.
Yeah, good second by Penguin, good first by Troda.
Yep.
I think the main lessons from that game are like to just consider like what your needs are when you click prismatic augments because they have a large swing on the game. And also to if you're in some sort of TFT tournament or like playing in ranked, you should do a decent amount of research on like what the good fruits are and items for your carries. Because I feel like the Star Guardian people like they just saw that the comp was broken or like S tier on TFT Academy, but they aren't aware of like the main builds. So just something to consider.
Yep, I agree. I think just the set in general, like the reason radiant items are so good is because you can have like three items plus a. Yep, really well done by him.
Oh, what a good player. Yes, unfortunately, I think Cake Time will be leaving, so I think we're stuck solo casting until one of my friends join.
Oh, I mean, I'm staying until the my game starts, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and also like it is like basic, but like you need to be fruiting your strongest unit with items. Like I saw a lot of fruiting like some random unit or like not their main carry, which I was very surprised by. Because you want to just like really I mentioned previously, you want to like multiplicatively buff your main carry or tank. Because like imagine like you're giving lots of stats to your items and then that multiplies off like the boost they get from your fruit or damage amp. So just another thing to consider.
All right, yep. Think that's it for me. Um, hope the rest of the tournament goes well, and yeah, good luck to everyone.
Can you mute? Or it is muted, right? Or no? All right, so game two, we have another high cap game considering the portalist scuttle puddle, so which means that there will be a lot of gold in the game, and then people will roll earlier and spike earlier. Like example, reroll. Reroll people will spike on like 3-2 or 4-1 very easily, and then like even level 8 players can play on 4-1. So we should be able to see a very high cap lobby. Very exciting. Penguin committing to the Kog'Maw early because he likes this line. And he has a tier, so he has half Archangel or half Shojin, either one. We hang early Soul Fighter. A lot of people are holding the Soul Fighter opener. Saltkarian is staring at his 5 Ezreals in shop. Good Brownie has 2-1 Crystal Gambit, which I'm not sure if it's great. Like, I haven't played a lot of games in the new patch, but assuming he'll get like free Lost Streak and gold to spike, but it'll be difficult to execute. Probably take pumping up here considering he's playing Kog'Maw carry. And Kog'Maw, like, he's good with attack speed, so you definitely click pumping up. Yeah, good choice. Yuri clicks Titanic Titan. He's probably playing Kaisa or Xayah with his duplicator and items. I would probably angle towards Xayah because it's a better comp, and he has half Gintus, but I'm assuming he's playing Kaisa based on his choices. Definitely click Fairy Tail here. It's the best one. I'll probably just click Hat Trick for fun. Hope he knows. Probably playing some sort of reroll line. Opak click branching out Executioner, so he's probably playing Akali or Rise. Salty Korean going for Pandora's and slamming QSS. I'm assuming since he's on Bow, he's playing Akali, considering the results of last game. He's probably going for Nashor's Tooth. I think Good Brownie abandoned his Crystal Gambit and went for Delayed Star, which is very interesting. I would have just kept it for sure. I don't think that's a very good choice. And Jedi playing some sort of AP, most likely Karma or some sort of mech with component buffet. You looked at the sky already. Probably playing Soul Fighter actually. He'll just craft a bunch of items because it's Scuttle Puddle and then play Soul Fighter. Lover is going for AFK, probably playing Star Guardian. I would consider not though. Like maybe you can play some sort of like Ginsu carry with these items. Alright, go for mine. Goes for clone. He wants to win all the rounds. Yuri, like yeah, he is playing Kaisa. This is not a great spot, I would say. He's very weak early because he doesn't have items to make. Penguin, I want a strong candidate to 5 streak. He has 2 items already, and with pumping up and the good Kog'Maw power up, he's definitely gonna win a lot of rounds. Everyone with Lucian too is also doing pretty well for themselves. Yeah, 3 people full streaking. Yeah, the spot is not great. So Penguin is fighting fellow 100 Streaker Jedi. I think Jedi wins because he has a Mighty Mech active, which gives him an extra frontline bot, and he also has good items and clone for his Lucian, so he just has a lot of damage output install. It's probably 5 streaking here, I would say. I really don't like Good Brownie clicking delayed start there. I definitely would have kept the Crystal Gambit. Heat Lover takes Glove. I think he's just trying to force Star Guardian from loose streak. Yuri is... I think he was going for the sword, but he didn't get it. So I would definitely take Bo and play Zaya. Just doesn't know what to do. Look at the huge Poro fluffed. Yeah, I mean, I think this guy. I mean, it is kind of lost. Like, I would have definitely taken Bo and played Zaya, considering his spot, and he also re-rolled his Kaisa fruit early for no reason. So I think there's just not a lot to do in this spot, unfortunately. Sold Zaya pair. Hopak is going for some sort of rise carry. Unsure what Jordan's playing. Definitely some sort of karma, which is good. Oh, Salty Korean is full pivoting into Zaya here, I think. He got Zaya plus Zaya pair, and I'm assuming he's rolling all his items now, but he should definitely be saving Bo. Or, and he took off all his items after winning a round, which is suboptimal because you want streak gold. Like if you win, it gives you 1 gold, plus you get the +1 streak gold bonus. If you have items and a strong board, like it's like a 2 gold swing to win this round. Versus this, like you're just re-rolling all your items for a limited reason. Keeps the streak, beats OPEC. Okay, so this is a decent spot because he has Cassante, and he also has half IE, decent items. Here, I'm not sure he's probably playing some sort of AP. Again, unsure. I don't know what he's angling here. I would have also considered playing Zaya here after he got the Zaya pair plus bow. And some sort of AD line, maybe Soul Fighter. Rise carry because he has Executioner. Yeah, I think in these type of tournaments, like just playing for strongest board as opposed to like any sort of like win out or like Crystal Gambit or like Blue Streak is better because everyone, like considering the quality of the lobby, there will always be like a handful of people with like weak boards that you could just farm wins off of, like people with like half their items not slammed. So I think in these type of tournaments, playing for a placement, something to always consider is just make all your items and then click an augment that makes you strong early. No, we're seeing the rewards here. I would say early predictions for top 4 is just the people with like high amount of HP and direction. So I'd say like Dreadeye, Penguin, Opac. Like I think all of them are nearly guaranteed top 4 considering like the unclearness of the rest of the spots. South Korean going for oh he pivoted to Star Guardian. That's why he put all his items on bench. Definitely keep the tier then. It's Slam Thieves gloves. Okay, nice. I would have definitely kept the tier for Shojin. I'm unsure why he didn't do that. GS. Try gets 2 more components. So component buffet is also good in Scuttle Puddle because you get more loot, right? You get more loot dirt from the crabs, so you inherently just get more items. It hits a collie on it's collie on level 6 or level 5 even. So you can literally just pivot into a collie again considering he already has a Nashor's Tooth. I think Yuri is a bit lost. He doesn't know what to do with his items. Okay. Penguin hit. He just sold his Cog Mob because he had a Jinx and he could make IE, which is a very good choice. So it looks like Star Guardians will be very contested in this lobby. I like Dread spot a lot. He's just playing smart. Unsure who else will sneak into the top 4 besides the 3 I mentioned. So South Korean is clicking a generic combat augment. Nora's bench. Maybe he is playing some sort of reroll. Best friends. Activated it. Okay. So Star Garden seem to be very contested in this lobby. Like I would say 3 to 4 people are playing it, which is not a great sign for any of them because they all just take each other's units out of pool and cause them to lose placements. And like it's a common thing of these ranks to like play boards that or just try to force boards that you see are good online without like considering, you know, what other people are playing or what your items are. Like if you play a board, like if you play a comp that no one else is playing, for example, like if you played Soul Fighter in this lobby or maybe Yumi, like you have a much higher chance of placing high because no one else is holding your units. So you can just wait for everyone else to roll and then just hit Yumi 2, Leona 2 for free, for example. So if I was in this type of lobby where I saw like 3 to 4 Star Guardian players, that's definitely something I would consider. Yeah, it looks like there are 3 Star Guardian players, which is not great. But Penguin does have an early Jinx with the Shojin IE, which is like really good. I would probably go for Crown Guard next for the Poppy, angling towards best defense, and like there's no other way to like use the rod. Besides, yeah, just the only way to use the rod is to make Crown Guard, which is good for best defense Poppy. So definitely something to consider. That makes Morello good at anti-heal. I think OPAC and Good Bunny are both angling towards some sort of mech, which makes sense. Like with Executioner +1, there's nothing really else you could play besides like Rise and Akali and Senna. And Good Body, like you just had AP items. Jorda's board is just very strong. If you're ahead in gold and like you can afford to like constantly power level or like level early, for example, like off interval, like 6 on 3-1, 7 on 3-3, without losing that much gold, you just made 50. Like this is just like it just causes a big snowball effect. So Jordan will just have a lot of gold to play with, and he can pretty much play any comp he wants. Penguin is streaking off his Jinx on 6, standard. Okay, so Penguin goes for Cloak, which is interesting, but it was probably last pick, so he had to. Unsure what this 33 guy is playing. Maybe some sort of Luchador, or maybe he's also just gonna play Star Guardian anyway, because he has a Shojin and another sword. Or maybe he's gonna play some sort of Edgelord. Definitely have to see. So, yeah, everyone's just trying to play Star Guardian or Soul Fighter. Or Salty Korean is probably just playing Soul Fighter as his comfort comp because he knows it's uncontested and he saw like 3 people playing Star Guardian, including Penguin, who's like streaking and like has Jinx on 6. So like when you recognize that someone has this better spot for you for a comp, like you try to pivot off it or try to do something else with your items, and you're usually able to get a respectable placement. I'm surprised he saved. He's saving the tier for Shojin, I guess, which makes sense. Yeah. There's a lot of question marks surrounding 33 spot. I feel very bad. Chada is holding a Seraphine. This has a Gwen on 7, so he could technically just play Karma now. If he wants. I don't know if he wants to, though. 6 Sorcerer from ahead is a very good comp, though, and he already has the Gwen. It's just a good comp in general. Like, I doubt, like, 2 people max are playing Karma. You're playing some sort of mentor mech carry. Good comp a while ago. I think the way to play this comp now is 7 mech plus Rise. If you can hit Yone on 8, otherwise it's very difficult to field a good board on stage 4. But Brady going for the same thing. Like, if you're not rich and you're playing the mech comp, you're kind of just relying on luck. Like if you don't hit Yone on 7, on 8, then your board is just kind of bad for the stage. So you're kind of leaving it up to chance, especially with limited gold. Gets his streak broken by Jinx on 6. Makes sense. This is very strong. I'm unsure if we're gonna see a Gather Force Jinx this whole tourney. Okay, so if Opa gets the second belt here, he's in good shape because then he can play a Kali Best in slot, and he's gonna have 5 Executioner on level 8, which is very good. Paradise still has a lot of gold despite the loss against Penguin. Like he got 9 street gold, so he can probably just angle some sort of fast 9 comp or high cap level 9 comp. Surprised that Penguin made Ionic Spark considering his primary damage is attack damage and not AP. Definitely an interesting choice. If he has to make Declaw now, I would definitely consider reforging the cloak. It's a Poppy on level 7. Everyone's rolling, presumably for Star Guardian board. "33 is trying to pivot into Star Guardian, roll on 8 with his crafting rolls. And it's going like okay. He has no Jinx. I think this spot is just cooked. Like he could play some sort of 4 Luchador, but I'm very unsure. Yuri hits Rise 2 on level 7. He might be playing some sort of center reroll line. He's playing some mid-game Crystal Gamut to get some extra loot before he rolls, which is not bad. Or he's doubled down, so I'm assuming he's going for some sort of big level 9 spike. I didn't realize. Looks cracking. So Yuri takes late Pandora's items, which is very suspicious. LeBronny just playing mech carry as expected. He rolled he's gonna roll this turn. Everyone's spiking on 4-2 level 8 because it's on interval to level. So 33 hang, he his Jinx too, which is good. Like, Volibear Jinx is not even a bad comp. I just think that the board he's playing is slightly suboptimal. And Saudi Korean, he has one star units on Scuttle Puddle, so spot is not great. He does hit set 2 though. Good Brawny hits Karma 2 and Cassante 2, so his board should be good for the stage. Okay, so Jedi, he will be playing 7 mech shortly. I'm assuming he forgot to put or is this thing Jarvan, but he is gonna have 7 mech soon. And then Penguin, he rolled a little bit, and I'm assuming he hit Jinx. I think he still has Jinx Poppy 1. I think this is okay. Let's see, Good Brownie's board is pretty good. He does have double Morello though, which is not great. He took another one and made double anti-heal, so he's essentially down an augment. Jarvan is very contested in this lobby. I'm assuming that's why Jedi is not hitting it, because... Okay, this is not the best Akali build. Like, it's nearly forced to have double Nashers plus Quicksilver, but he has a Shojin instead, which is not the greatest. It makes the board, like, a decent chunk weaker. It's an interesting board from 33 Hang. This guy plays very flexibly, which I think is coming back to bite him, unfortunately. Probably Korean, probably also just bought 4, missed on his roll down. Definitely be watching Feet Lover's transition next turn, because he's sketching out Crystal Gambit, I'm assuming leveling to 9. I honestly highly doubt he can play Star Guardian though, considering how like contested is this lobby. Seraphine and Samir are on the carousel. Very interesting. So he is gonna angle Star Guardian, which is I don't think is great because there's already Poppy 2 Jinx 2 out of pool from Volibear Jinx guy, and then there's also Penguin playing it. And also, okay, we'll just see. We'll see. Assuming he's gonna cash out Crystal Cabinet level now, so big roll down coming. He gets double, gets Malphite 3 and Aatrox 3, which is not what you want to see. And this is not great either. Tiggy is just dead. He's wasting time when he should be rolling. Like, I would be taking Trickster's Glass or Hullbreaker here and just rolling. Like, I think he just got tilted off of his cash out not being what he expected and didn't roll, so he just loses now. 33 hanging in there with Volibear Jinx too. Good board, honestly. Not the worst. Definitely try to get an R in though. For Sniper plus 4 Luchador. Does beat Salty Korean, who I think is just dead. Because he didn't hit a strong enough board early enough. Speed Lover is also just full buff for, like... You can't get stunned, like... On your cash out turn, you have to follow like a basic flowchart of like sell the units you're not doing, level, roll, and then make items. But he sort of just stalled out because he was like, oh no, I have Malphite and Aatrox 3. But then you just take 18 gold there plus like a tank item, and then you're fine. Like it's 18 gold, and then you get to roll for Jinx 2, and you already have Seraphine, right? So it's not even that bad. Penguin full streaking with his hyperactive Jinx and main tank Swain. Definitely want to be tanking Nico or Poppy here, I think, considering they are Star Guardian units. Should I just missing Jarvan? So the Volibear Jinx guy is actually doing fine. The Pete Lover is just dead. So is Salty Korean, I think. It's unlucky. I think the all-in was not great. I don't think he had enough streak gold. As far as Feet Lover 1, I thought he would just be dead here. Honestly, the Volibear Jinx guy, he ended up getting a good board. This is a known off meta board, I would say. Like, I think you want Xayah instead of Poppy, but he had Poppy too, so he had to play it. I think, yeah, you just want Xayah instead of Poppy, and then the board is fine. But this is like a known board. It's actually pretty good. Like, he knew how to play his spot, and then he benefited off of the Volibear 2 on 8 and Braum. So I think this is overall pretty well played, whether he top 4s or not. Back he has mid amount of HP, but he's looking to go 9 on maybe 5-2, I'm not sure. To either get 5 Executioner or 4 Supreme Cells in, which I think are big spikes. Probably make Declaw Rabadons here. If I were to guess. Penguin's rolling on level 9. He hit a Varus. He's gonna move his tank items to Poppy finally, which is really good. Oh no, he moves it to Nico instead of Pop because it's Nico 2. But he doesn't have Protector in. Like, I would definitely have Cassandra in over Kabuko, I think. I would have made Last Whisper there, but this is also good. Body Change is good on Protector because it gives shield and the Trey benefits off shield. He doesn't have Protector active. OPAC destroys Yuri's board. Honestly, Yuri did pretty good here to save a decent amount of HP on stage 3. Stage 3 and 4. Sea Lover is just dead. Yeah, he got stun locked off his cash out. You can be hesitating like that on important turns, I would say. Ronnie's chilling, going level 9 soon for presumably 7 mech. He also try level 9 hit Yone too. I think he's a strong candidate to win out now. Like, the 7 mech endgame board with Yone 2 is one of the best boards you can have. He is still missing a Jarvan, though. Penguin just chilling with the Star Guardian board. Did get Cassante in, which is very good. Dropped Rel. Or dropped Swain, sorry. But he should definitely be re-rolling his fruit. Like I think Corrosive is kind of fine, but he already has Void Staff plus Spark, so you're only using Corrosive to help Jinx. And like Jinx should definitely have Gather Force and not Hyperactive. Opak, he's just stuck with no Akali too. Very unlucky. Jedi finally found his Jarvan, so he should be able to win rounds now. He's looking for Mech Pilot because you wanna get Mech Pilot and then put items on the Lucian. He doesn't hit it, which is very unlucky. But this is played in tournament a lot. Like when you're fast 9 with the Lucian, yeah, against Mech Pilot. So now you put the items on it and then put it on and then it hops into the mech and gives it stats. So its cast does a lot of damage. Like I saw Vitality Setsuko play this in a recent tournament, and he ended up winning. It's actually very good fast level 9 board. He hasn't got it online yet because he didn't get the items, but he does beat Yuri. Good Brody survives on 1 HP with his level 9 mech board. I think he's unable to hit Yone, which makes it very hard to win out. Yeah, I think honestly 33 Hang played well. Like the 3 people that I said were going to top 4, they ended up just rolling their HP lead and being able to throw away more HP on stage 4, and they're all level 9 now. So I think the most stable board on level stage 4 was 33 Hang, considering he hit the Volibear 2, Smear 2, Poppy 2. So I think overall, like, very well played game and endgame board. I'm not even sure if I would have found this line. Like Volibear Jinx is pretty rare. So you can drop Mundo now for an extra unit. Probably Lee Sin is what I would say. Yeah. Oh, you could do Luchador Lee Sin and then drop someone. Oh, you just drop Gnar. He doesn't value Sniper. So I guess you don't put items, but just giving raw stats from Aatrox and Senna is good enough to buff the mech. I'm assuming. So we'll see now. Cast misses both the Jinx and the Ahri, but his front line seems to be chunked down. And Yone 2 is just doing a lot of damage. Yeah, see, like, the Mech Pilot is by far doing the most damage on Dread Eye's team. Even with only, like, Naked Sen and Lucian buffing it, so it's crazy. Good Brawny, just got his board online too late and had suspicious combat augments. Like his last augment or his best combat augment was to make double Morello. Like the second anti-heal is basically obsolete, so he just wasted an augment. I would say overall these players did not click strong combat augments, and the people who did with the Keeper's Item Collector, like basically triple combat, also triple combat here, those are the people that were able to win out. Well, Yuri will probably die here. Plays 33 Hang with his Volibear Jinx board. Hits Lee Sin 2 a bit too late. Jedi, he does position for anti-Akali, but he faces 33 Hang's board. I think Yuri is just dead to Volibear Jinx Ghost, I would say. Or maybe he wins. 33 Hang loses because he faced Jedi. Yeah, very nice. Okay, very nice try by Yuri. Oh, still alive? Opak just played a solid level 9 board. He's not using Keepers to its max value. Like, I would be putting the Callista next to the cannon here to give my Akali more shield. And hopefully he gets a better replacement item than Shojin. Like, if he gets Nashor's Tooth, he's able to move the Shojin to Rise and Nashor's Akali, which would be a big spike to his board. He's probably getting value out of the Darius as well. And when he's playing Standard Star Guardian, still doesn't have Gather Force, so. Okay, now Jedi is able to maybe make spare items for his Senna and Lucian? Or Aatrox, sorry. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's just gonna... Okay, he prioritizes Yone items, so he gets Yone best in slot, which is the spilled, and itemizes Lee Sin too. Probably gonna get Adaptive Helmet or Crown Guard for his... Yeah, he's gonna get Protector's Vow for his Jarvan here. Oh, never mind. Prioritizing his Rise 1 over Jarvan 2. He's gonna play Dread-Eye's Mech Pilot here. Mech is just destroying his front line, I feel like. Here he is, unfortunately dead, like I said, to Star Guardian, and we have our top 4. Yeah, I think this top 3 was like pretty obvious from like stage 2 or 3, just from like the augments they picked, and like the angles that they had, and the amount of HP that they had, which causes more gold, and it's just a snowball. But overall, well played for a 33. Well played to 33 Hang again for finding this line that I don't think everyone would have committed to. Like, he just got basically free Yone. I mean, free Volibear, Lee Sin, and Braum. I was able to find an uncontested line to be strong stage 4 and top 4 with. He's gonna play Opak. Opak's gonna play 33 Hang here. Winner basically goes third. So, good positioning from 33 Hang. He dodges the Akali ult by third rowing Jinx. So it's just gonna miss the Jinx, which is very good. Like, see, Jinx was the last unit that Akali casted on. So he just wins. Red-Eye beats Penguin. He's just gonna win out again with this fast 9 mech pilot board. Like, common theme in this, or at least for Dread-Eye, is that he's able to roll his like gold or HP advantage into like a like a spike way earlier than other people are. So he just has like a strong board with like full mech pilot, itemized every unit, Yone 2, Lee Sin 2, like on early stage, like I guess stage 6, and like no one has a board like comparable in price or anything to this. So he's just gonna win out. And he also has good combat augment, or he has some combat augments, like item collector, not the greatest, but like since he has like so many items from Scuttle Puddle, he gets more value than like you would in a regular lobby. Penguin getting selecting critical threat, which is not a great power up for Jinx, but I'm assuming he just rolled for Gather Force, which is fair. And then standalone Poppy in the second row is very bad because then his other tanks are just gonna instantly die. So yeah, I would say suboptimal positioning from Penguin. Jedi just wins again versus 33 Hang's Ghost. Jedi gets to level 10 and gets in a Zyra, which is always good value. So both of them are facing Dread-Eye, so I think they just both die, and then Penguin goes second again, which is pretty lucky considering his quality of board and the positioning that he's been doing. Like, he's just giving up on standalone. Like, he's not even like using his power up anymore, which is very interesting. Just watch the mech pilot one more time. So yeah, I'd say if you have a lot of HP and like always definitely consider this fast 9 mech pilot line. It's like very good and like known to win in tournaments. So 33 Hang goes second, which is well played. This is able to save a lot of HP on stage 4. GG. I think Joda is just gonna run away with this tournament. I'll be back for the next game. Yep. Yep. You're not streaming. So settings wise, obviously Dread is just far in the lead because he won 2 games, but otherwise, like no one else has top four both games. So in second is or besides Penguin, Penguin went second and third, so he's in second, I think, and then 33 Hang, he went fifth and second, so he's third. But like otherwise, no one's been able to put up any consistent performances. So it is just Dreadeye farming, and then everyone else like just one bot four, one top four. So I think Dreadeye and Penguin are near guaranteed top two here. So we're in Regal Rumbles, which means that people are just gonna get the items they want. Nothing else outside of the norm here. Early Hang, he's going for some sort of early Gnar double strike. He could slam Kraken if he wants and then play some sort of attack speed line, but I doubt he will. He has upgraded Lucian, which is always good. Mech opener, which is great. Definitely not lit fuse here. I would consider efficient shopper considering you're near guaranteed to get the unit you want, especially with Regal Rumble. Should I probably taking either Eye for an Eye or Iron Assets. His opener is not great, so I don't think he's playing to win rounds. So yeah, he's just gonna make 3 items, which is good. Reroll Trance of Pandora's Bench, so he should play some sort of reroll line or like 1 cost, 2 cost carry type line, or he's gonna probably just go fast 8 and try to get a early spike. Branching out Luchador, not great. Underdogs, never not seen this one clicked much. Tyrion goes for AFK because I'm assuming he just wants to like force karma or some sort of mech line. Hope that gets Star Guardian +1 off the branching out. Very lucky player. Okay, so 33 Hang, he slams Ginsu. He has Crystal Gambit emblem, so he might actually be playing some sort of Crystal Gambit Ash. I would be very surprised though, because not seen much in tournament. Early Soul Fighter for Penguin. Okay, so Dreadeye is just committing to Katarina. You should click Max Arcana here. Like for these reroll comps, you need some sort of scaling augment. Like I'm pretty sure in tournament people only click over 9,000 in Max Arcana. I'm not sure if he will here. Yeah, he does. Good choice. So early Crystal Gambit, so he's playing for some sort of win out. Not sure what Yuri is doing. Maybe he's playing Kale, but he doesn't have Kale items. Bad choice. If K is fine. Playing some sort of AP. I'm assuming Mech is this guy's comfort comp. So I think Karma will be a bit more contested than it should be, and then everyone else has relatively contested lines. Like Penguin has uncontested Soul Fighter, Star Guardian is probably uncontested because of spot recognition, as Luchador +1. They might just be able to play Star Guardian for free, which is obviously not great for the rest of the lobby. But given the items and fruits that OPEC chose last time on SG, it's definitely suspicious. I think Jedi is just playing for conservative top fours now, or like he's just trying to play for different lines because after going first twice, like all you have to do is just not go eighth, and then you will win the tournament. Like considering the leaderboard, like Penguin has 13 points and Jedi has 16, so I think if you just play for top four every round, you should win. I really don't like Yuri's choice of comp here. I would actually keep the Sivir and Shen and maybe play some sort of like a Protector Sniper comp because he has an IE already. And then like you have to play some sort of, or it's better to play some sort of reroll line when you're doing this because you have Pandora's Bench, so you can kind of just hit units early. Penguin and OPAC just get to win rounds for free because they have early 4 Soul Fighter or Star Guardian respectively. There's a big spike. Okay, we see the massive carousel now. Green, he takes tier, which means he is some sort of AP line, probably Karma again. He's also holding Yasuo and like mech units, so he's probably playing some sort of Karma. Yuri, I'm very unsure. Like, I would probably play Soul Fighter now or Snipers. Like, he should make Shojin Striker's Flail now. Should I? You just make it an extra item, so he just makes the Nashers. I think it might be decent now because of the Nashers rework, which makes it scale off crit or like benefit off crit. So it's not a bad choice. Or maybe he's playing some sort of jab carry. Both of them use Ginsu, but Ashe is very bad right now. Like one of the worst performing units in the game. So hopefully he doesn't go for that line. Take with no pack again, just streaking for free. Sorry, I just needed to think quickly. So we have two full streakers. Yuri hits Callista 3. I'm not sure what he does from here, but it's not the worst. Like, he probably just has to play Soul Fighter now. I'm interested to see what these two Crystal Gambit players do. Well, I think 33 Hang is just playing Chana with passive loot, considering he did cash out and he already won a round. Well, Feed Lover's probably gonna double down choice to try to get some sort of big spike, but considering the last game, I don't think it is a great idea or that he will execute, but we'll definitely see. He's also definitely gonna play Star Guardian with these items. I would maybe consider some sort of Volibear carry, considering the Luchador +1, but I'm not sure. So we have two-way Karma, and then one Star Guardian, two Soul Fighter, and like a couple of question marks. Katarina, obviously. Destroys the Janna guy. I feel like the same people just have the same strong early game. Like we see Penguin, OPEC, and Dreda at the top 3 of HP like every game because they have better early game fundamentals. They upgrade the right units. They slam more items. So I think in these type of lobbies, like you can see the people that are lose streaking, like they just don't make all their items, which is a double-edged sword because you're guaranteed to lose early if you don't make your items. Takes keepers. But that takes Titanic Titan, which I think is just him signifying that he's like fully playing for placement at this point. Like he'll be happy with like a third or fourth tier, like he's not actually playing to win. Beat Lover ensuring he loses because he's doubled down Crystal Gambit. So I think 33 Hank, since he took him 10 doors, he's just playing some sort of Crystal Gambit Janna carry. which is very interesting and not something I've seen before, but it definitely could work, like considering the quality of early game players in this lobby. Yuri is winning. Oh, so Yuri recombobulated his Callista to get Gangplank 3, which is not bad. I'm not sure if I would have taken Not Done Yet because like his Gangplank is not likely to die because it is a 3-star on stage 3. So he's kind of just down a power up for like a while. I would definitely get the Senna in. Play mech with the Aatrox here. Like just drop Samira. So Jedi is streaking with his Katarina 2, Caitlyn 2, Garen 2, Serial 2, which is good, and he has a healthy amount of gold. Faces off against Penguin, the other streaker here. Looks good, I think. Oh, the Lux and Diego one-shot him. Unfortunate. So Yuri loses with Gangplank 2, so maybe he will get Not Done Yet value, but it's not great considering two people are already angling Mighty Mech. Like good Brawny and Salty Korean, they're both definitely playing some sort of Karma carry, so they're all going to be holding the exact same units, and like they're all probably just get lower placement because of that. Karma on Carousel for Salty Korean, most likely. I would definitely be going for the Karma, but I think he's just taking Jinx so that other people don't get Jinx. Here gets a tier, not sure why. So good Brawny gets Karma with tier for free, which is why I would have taken the tier Salty Korean, because then he gets Karma with blue buff. Here on this board, like you can make blue buff Giant Slayer, Gargoyle, but maybe he just wants to play Star Guardian like everyone else. But he's holding the rail, so it's definitely what he's considering. Penguin has not lost a round this game because he's just making all his items. I would probably make Infinity Edge first. Yes. Good Brawny. Now his board is pretty strong considering he has a Jarvan and Karma with items pretty early in the game. So he's definitely a candidate to have a strong stage 4. $276 Hex Crystal Gambit. Alright, so I think Yuri is rolling his Gangplank to try to get something better, which is genuinely crazy. I don't know what he's going for. Like, out of the 2 costs, like, I don't know what comp he's going for. Maybe Xin Zhao if he's playing Soul Fighter, which clearly he is doing with the Set and Samira. And it's just very difficult because, like, if you hold units like this on your bench because you're playing Pandora's Bench, then you don't have a lot of gold to level, which is why it's better to play reroll, usually. Because, like, if you don't, like, if you can invest your gold into holding units on bench with Pandora's Bench, but then otherwise if you're trying to play some sort of level 8 comp, you're just gonna be poor because you're holding like passively like 18, 20, like 30 gold on your bench. So if Delivery doubles down again, he's going for some sort of big cash out, which he's gonna get on 4-3. But by then most of the Star Guardian units might be gone, so I'm unsure what the end game plan is. I don't think it's great, and he's hasn't shown that he can make these one turn large pivots on his last life. Or he's probably just gonna cash out now. I thought it was one more. I thought he doubled down already, like last turn, but I think he just has to take the cash out now. He just has OPEC remarking that he, I'm assuming, made double anti-heal items and then reforged it. I'm unsure though. It's pretty noteworthy. Oh wait, he made red buff. I think he makes red buff now. That's very unlucky. He definitely should be making Giant Slayer here. So his cash out is 3-star Syndra and an artifact. I think you take snipers and play Jinx. Big roll down. There's already like these people like they just hesitate too long. So then your roll down is like when you have 8 seconds left and no one is gonna roll with 8 seconds, so he just has no Poppy or Jinx. Salty Korean also rolled to 0 for his board. Star Guardian board. He hits Cassante 2 and Jinx 1, which is fine. He fruits the Cassante and gets Unstoppable, which is pretty good. And we finally get Gather Force Jinx, which is Jinx's best power by far, especially after it got buffed. So he beats the Katarina player. The Jedi, because he took Titanic Titan and is playing like a reroll comp, he's just playing very conservative. Like he will most likely just get 4th or 5th, which is fine from a tournament standpoint because he has a high chance to win. I would definitely take Radiant Relics to Salty Korean here. It's a big spike to either his Cassante. Yes. I would probably Radiant Last Whisper. Go back rolling. Also rolling for a Star Guardian board, he takes Sword Overflow, which is not bad. Not great either, though. People are taking a while to roll. Hits Katarina 3 with 41% AP buff. So Jedi can just sit on this board for the rest of the game and probably go 4th or 5th. So the Korean hits Jinx 2, which is really good. And he has his Radiant Last Whisper. I would probably make red buff. Okay, he has. Penguin rolled to 0, and I'm assuming missed both Set and Samira, which is very unlucky. Like, I don't think anyone else was playing Soul Fighter. Or, I guess Yuri was playing it. Very weird board, though. He rolled for 3 stars Insta, which I thought he was gonna do. And he has Samira with Celia's suboptimal items, like... I think Shoju's better than Blue Buff, but I'm unsure. But he just loses to Pete Lover's Jinx 1 roll down. He's playing Luchador frontline, which I think is very interesting. I think you have to roll here considering he's 35 HP and has like no Poppy. Yep. Like Skypiercer is fine here, yeah, he is rolling. We have second row standalone Poppy again, so his unitemized frontline will be taking most of the DPS. Saltkirian does seem to have a better version of Feet Lover's board because he's getting gold from Kingslayer since he played for this max high gold win out. So he's getting 6 gold per round from every win with Jinx 2 Cassante, Cassante 2 Poppy 2. So this is actually a very good spot. So good spot recognition and like economy by Salty Korean. Okay, so 33 Hang, he did end up going for 7 Crystal Gambit, I think. But he didn't hit the Zyra. But he will now, so he probably will get 7 Crystal Gambit. But it's not very advised to play Ashe because Ashe is like it received a rework in the last patch, making it the worst placing unit in the game. And these items are not great. Like Ashe has always been an attack speed carry, so you want Kinsu's Rage Blade plus Kraken's Fury +1, and it's usually not based off crit, I think. Or maybe it is now, but it's just not a great unit nowadays. So 33 Hang, he does get the 7 Crystal Gambit, so his board will become significantly better. Lover, I think he's just stuck with no Jinx. and like no upgraded frontline. It's very unlucky. I would definitely itemize the Nico because it's an upgraded unit and a Star Guardian unit, while Cassante isn't. Yeah, it's just another buff 4, I think. So good Ronnie. He did end up getting his Karma board, which it was clear he was going from this from the start. But he faces Salty Korean, who has Varus on 8 plus a decent Star Guardian board, so I anticipate he would lose this. Yeah, I think the Jinx is just too much for people's boards to handle right now. I think Penguin. Oh, well, he did end up hitting the Samira in the set. I thought he'd be at free fall because he didn't have these units for a while. And Yuri with his 3-star Xin Zhao Soul Fighter board also doing pretty well. He hits the Gwen. He should definitely Lux. He skipped a Lux. So you definitely want to be playing 8 Soul Fighter here, especially if you have the Gwen already. So skipping the Lux there is very bad. Jedi hits Recon 3. I think, like I said, he's just playing for a conservative top. What? The Jedi is facing off against Feelover, who's on his last life. I think he's just dead. This board is very low quality. I think people who don't have the greatest attacks per minute or actions per minute and like a strong plan on how to pivot their board in one turn should lean towards some sort of tempo line so that this doesn't happen. South Korean is just farming. Well, since he's on 5 streak, he's farmed 30 gold off of Kingslayer. I'm not sure about this standalone second row Poppy though, which I've already mentioned. So this keeper's positioning is suboptimal because it's not actually giving keepers to any of his valuable units, or only the set pretty much. I would consider maybe trying to get more of keeper's value on the Samira. Still can't believe Yuri skipped that Lux. I guess he's just satisfied with this board. Definitely red buff. Or red buff Gwen, and then you can probably adaptive Gwen or declaw set, and then crown. Like you want the crown on Gwen, I think, because it gives stats. So Yuri's making the right choice here, I think. See Yuri faces off against Shredder here. Surprised Yuri went for Last Whisper and not red buff, considering he has no anti-heal. I think I definitely would have taken the second bow and made red buff, and then crown Gwen. But sometimes he misses these things, which is okay. 33 hangs. 7 Crystal Gambit Ash board is actually doing pretty well. Salty Korean loses to Dreadeye. Now he's last life. Going level 9 this turn though, to add in a Seraphine. Death Cat Varus. Tyra's always good. Unlucky. He didn't get much value off of his 60 gold investment of leveling up. We haven't checked OPEC in a while, but finally people are putting Gather Force Jinx on, but he does have double anti-heal and suspicious Seraphine items, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of hard to play Star Guardian in these lobbies because you know it's always going to be hard contested. So, OPEC's facing Dreadeye, who just beat Salty Korean, so I think this Katarina will take care of business. Salty Korean beats Yuri's Soul Fighter board. Oh, this Katarina board is just farming everyone. I feel like in these tournaments, people are unable to like level or roll at the right times in order to get the best cap on their board. And then like the end game builds on some of these units are just very unoptimized. Like you ended up with Umbrello on Samira, or like Yuri having Last Whisper Gwen, which I guess is fine. Very 3 hang. He hit his endgame board with the Zyra 2 with Mana Zane, Charvin, Braum 2, so he's a strong candidate to top 4. I would say top 4 is just Dreadeye, Herd 3 hang, and then I'm unsure what the other two are. Because all these boards, like, they could beat anyone. Salty Korean on his last life playing OPAC, who is stuck on level 8 again, unfortunately. It's very close. Korean barely beats OPAC, so everyone lives another day. I'll take a small break during this carousel. Okay, sorry for the delay. I think Salty Korean is facing Dreadeye again, but he has maybe upgraded his board enough to win, so he survives. OPAC just barely beats Yuri. Everyone's still alive. This lobby is very close. Like, just off of HP, Dreadeye will get a free second because he has 5 lives in comparison to everyone's 2. So he basically, like, everyone will just play each other and kill each other for him, but since he saved HP early, he just gets to just chill and get second for free. So this good spot recognition and lobby recognition from him. Oh, he took max cap. I didn't even realize. That is how he hit the Katarina 3. Very neglectful of me. Cabrani has the standard endgame 7 mech board, but no pilot. He's just relying on his Karma carry to win, and Leone. So he'll probably beat Yuri here. Yeah, Yuri's just dead. 33 hangs Segment Crystal Gambit. Might. No, he's just dead to Star Guardian. Very unlucky. Ash is just not a good unit right now. Penguin dies to Opex Soul Fighter, so that's just the top 4 there. And good job by Salty Korean to save HP and gold until 4-1, and then stick with the Jinx and Poppy. And then OPAC, he just had free HP and Star Guardian Crest on 2-1. Bronny played basically a free uncontested line. Like, if you notice, like, these people that play uncontested 4-cost lines are near guaranteed to top 4 because they can just hit all their units for free. Like, no, if no one has holding Karma and they're like 5 Jinxes out of pool, you just get to hit Karma and Jarvan for free when no one else is playing them. Then you're able to roll that advantage into level 9. So, like I mentioned before, Dreadeye pretty much just gets to go second for free. Like, he'll roll for Jace 3 here, which is the only thing he can hit. Probably Archangel Yumi is what I would do. Yep. So, not obvious who's playing who. Opak stuck on level 8, as usual. So he plays Salty Korean, winner goes third. unfortunate for OPAC, his opponent has itemized Varus too and better augments. Good Brody dies from 17. So good top two. Like I said, Dreadite was guaranteed top two from the start. And he might not have enough to outcap this Jinx board. Like I think a lot of it comes down to positioning and fight RNG. So I think by this point Dreadite is guaranteed to win the tournament. Like second is up for grabs between like Penguin maybe and then some other people, but I'm not sure what the standings are. So Dreadite positions his Katarina to immediately kill the Varus, or dashes to the middle of the board. Kills his whole front line, and now it's get targeted by the Jinx, but then dodged it because of Edge of Night. But the Jinx will ends up hitting him anyway. It's a very close fight, but I think unless he gets a lucky fight Archie where he instantly kills the Jinx or Varus, I think South Korean just wins out. So I mean, it all comes down to positioning and pet RNG, like I said, but South Korean sport is just stronger because he has his full board upgraded and decent items on everything. He does have a Bramble vest on probably, which is not great in this matchup, but otherwise his items are near perfect. So Jedi's just positioning hard right to maybe catch the Jinx, but it Katarina seems to be always dashing to the middle of the board and just getting cleaning up the front line, and then it's just RNG whether it gets targeted or not by the ults. It's very hard for Jedi to win. Like he just since he took max cap, he just has nothing to hit. Like he knew he was getting second after he took the augment. Maybe something else besides Nashers. Jedi's just stuck. He can't move because of Titanic Titan. He's just rolling for nothing now. So South Korean gets the Sterax on Poppy. I don't know if it's better without best defense because Sterax as a tank item is not great. I don't know if it's better than Bramble strictly. Like if he had best defense then maybe, but otherwise I'm not sure. So Jedi positions hard right as he has every fight, but he did get onto the Jinx. The Jinx is just dead. Yeah, that's it. Good, another first fight Jedi. He just needed the one lucky dash where he got the Katarina onto the Jinx early, and then it's just another good game by Jedi. Tournament is practically wrapped up now. Okay. Oh, they're sorted. Okay, from this, I can't even figure out who's second. Okay. Thank you. So it looks like the top two is practically locked. 33 Hang would have to probably outplace Penguin by 4 because I'm assuming the tiebreaker is number of top fours, and Penguin has top 4 twice. So I think basically Penguin would have to get outplaced three or four lower than 3-3 hang. Otherwise, the top 2 is pretty wrapped up, and everyone else is playing for pride. Unfortunate performance by T-Lover, Pete Grandmaster, and unfortunately down with Theory. But everyone played some good lines, interesting boards today. But yeah, I think the last game is for Aura at this point because the standings are practically locked.
Oh wait, sorry. This game is actually game 2. Left.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Haha.
Yeah, I hope Jedi gets that mini TFT figurine.
He said I can AFK and win in chat.
Sure, he can. Yeah, Jedi's mathematically already won the tournament because he's 7 above the next person. So if he does nothing, he goes 8th, and then he wins the tiebreaker of number of firsts. So technically, this tournament is done. So congrats to Jedi. They've started the last game, but it'll take another minute or so for us to be able to spectate.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Okay, so in our last game, and it's 2-1. Portal is gold subs, so you guys get to be rich for free and probably roll on 4-1. Like I said, Jedi already won the tournament, so anticipate he'll do something fun or troll. Takes these gloves for early tempo, makes sense. And going angling towards Soul Fighter again. I assume this is comfort comp. You could make Gargoyle and probably Shojin here. Augmented power is interesting. Like, It's like delayed gratification. Probably get something stronger later. Same concept with late in Forge. Korean takes patience as a virtue to probably play Yumi. Like I'm assuming he's just gonna buy nothing and then play Yumi. Or play some sort of AD line based on this opener, but he basically can't buy units anymore. Except on like neutrals. Ronnie, similar. Or Jedi has JG tier, so he's probably playing Karma. And then good Ronnie Slam Dai. Far Guardian opener, so definitely Jinx. So Yuri has final ascent on his Kale with no tier or with no rod or bow, so it's definitely interesting. You can't, it's impossible for him to get value out of his Kale pretty much. I'd play some sort of Jin carry line from here. He makes 2 tank items, which is pretty good. He can flex into anything from here. From his first round, shock that OPAC won his first round with this board. He has no item slam, and he was level 3, or is. So Feelover has a decent opener with the mech plus TG. I think people to watch for Shrieking will just be like Feelover and Jedi. But I think it's good for something here, so he's basically just playing to get... He isn't actually playing to win, he just wants extra gold so that his roll down will be easier on stage 4. This is the Penguin. This... Okay, so with Golden Edge plus Ginsu, 33 Hang is basically aiming to attack a bunch of times with the Snar and then play some sort of fast 9 board because this gives you an increasing amount of gold per activation, so it goes like 1, 2, 3, etc. So if you get a lot of gold from it, you could use that advantage to go level 9 early and then roll for some sort of high quality board. Green probably playing some sort of AD line, probably Star Guardian, considering he top 4'd it last game, and he has an Infinity Edge already. Really unsure what Yuri is going for here, because he can't make tail items, but I think he is committed. We had Silver Destiny into Kavana Buffet, so I think he either took the wrong things or just wasn't paying attention, because he should definitely have a Gitsu component by this point. Unsure what Opak is angling with Latent Forge. He also has some unclear items, so we'll see. He has Callista 2 to help continue a streak. Could probably hit Zaya 2 pretty early, and he has upgraded front line. Well, 4 of his units are upgraded, so he could definitely beat Penguin if they face. Unsure though. And then, still a pretty quality board for Feelover. He has the Lucian 2 to execute, and then to use gloves early. So Opek slams the dashers too, so I think he's going for some sort of Akali line. I know Dawn Core is very good for Akali, so he's probably angling into that or some sort of tank one. Manasane is also decent for Akali, I think. So, but he's definitely playing Akali to 3 slam dashers. He has half Quicksilver. People are pinging the Jedi board. We'll see why in a bit, or not this board.
Okay.
Unsure what people were pointing out. So I would say early candidates to top 4. It's not looking great for Yuri. I think he's basically guaranteed top 4 already. Hopeback spot has high potential if he gets Dawncore Manazane. But basically only Dawncore. I think we're just heading towards another Penguin Dread at top 4, and then it's anyone's game after that. I think good Brownie spot is also good actually. She'll break during neutrals. So the lobby is noting Yuri's slam of Shojin on Kale, which doesn't work because Kale has no mana and she she just has no mana and has a passive. Like she basically just only attacks and like launches wave based on level. So Shojin basically does nothing. He is rolling though. Yeah, OPAC is definitely hard committed to Akali here with the Quicksilver as an Ashes Toot Slam, and like I said, with the latent Forge, he's hoping for Dawncore Manasane for his Akali, which will make it a really good unit. Saltikurian definitely just, I think he's just committed to rolling down for Star Guardian units on 4-1 again, with the Shojin IE already slammed. Yuri is just guaranteed about 4. I'm not sure if this 33 Hank spot is good. He already seems to be pretty rich with the level 650 on 3-1. And he is getting his golden edge procs, so I think if he gets a good prismatic here, like maybe an economy one, he can definitely go fast 9. Definitely none of these. Oh, that crowd at Demacia for sure, I think. Takes Portable Forge. Does not get anything great for his spot. I think these are basically all useless. I'm gonna take Glass Cannon, generic combat. Good Brownie takes an Econ Augment, recognizing that he has to roll for Star Guardians because he's being contested by Salty Korean. Healer takes Keepers for his mech comp. That takes another Econ Augment. Keepers again. So Yuri finally gets Gitsu onto his Kale, but he is stuck with the Shojin, which I'd definitely reforge. So Yuri narrowly defeats Jedi's Crystal Gambit board with Shojin Kale. 30 Hang ended up taking Zanya, so I'm not sure where he's gonna go from here because he was definitely itemizing towards some sort of like late game fast 9 carry, which I guess he could put it on Zyra or Gwen late game, but it's not great. Like he definitely wanted to see something that's synergized with his Rage Blade. 3 hits Kale 3. Good Brawny is in great shape with his upgraded Zaya, and like basically his whole board is upgraded. Like this is basically comparable in quality to Salty Korean spot because they're both on streak and then they both have like econ augments, so I think they'll both be able to find some success with the Star Guardian line. think it's notable that OPEC is uncontested, and he could definitely hit a good artifact here. He should be getting it next turn, I believe. Yes. Okay, so Kapani gets Trojan G or IEGS. Everyone's bot looks standard. I think Jedi is playing for some mid-game Crystal Gambit for extra loot. Yuri still has Trojan. Oh, great. Yeah, Celtic Korean, he's definitely, since he's pretty rich, like he literally has 16 rerolls, so, and he's gonna be full loss, so I think he's gonna start 4-1 on like 30 H, or like, let's say 27 HP. He's gonna be able to roll, like, around 40 gold, or even more, like, free rolls plus 40 gold to buy units. And good Bronny, he's just, like, on the inverse, like, he's just full streaking. He hits the Poppy, which is very good. Like, you could probably just sell the Garen now. Oh, Opak gets Light Shield Crest, unfortunately, so... Assuming he didn't get anything good from his Leighton Forge, so... Still gonna be playing Akali. They're probably playing Karma with his Blue Buff Jeweled Gauntlet. Yeah, the Slavi just has an inflated amount of gold because of gold subscription, so everyone's spot just looks generically good. Not a great loss for good Brawny because he wanted to carry his streak gold. And wow, both of the streakers lost their streak. Like they wanted to carry like so there's it's like a 4 gold swing to here because you have 3 gold for or no, it's like a 6 gold swing because it would have been 6. Okay, I'll continue after Salty Korean rolls for his board. Doesn't seem like he's rolling yet. So he gets no streak bonus, but if he lost, he would have gained +3. And then he would have gained +3 again the next round. So like the round going into neutrals and the round going into 4-1, he would have gained 6 gold. And same for good Brawny if he won this. So they just lost 6 gold by being unable to keep their streaks, which is very unfortunate. Salty Korean rolling very slowly. Not he's one Jinx. Still hasn't started rolling yet. This is not the worst roll down. I just doubt he's gonna hit any upgraded units. Oh, skip Seraphine, very unlucky. He just got desperate because it was late in the round. See, like, I feel like you need to properly plan out your transition turn because people have just been skipping units or they're just not ready to actually get the units that they want. Like, yeah, Celtic Green will definitely want to have that one back. Like, saving Seraphine is very big. Probably take Corrosive here because he has no Shred. He takes standalone. It looks like no one else has rolled yet. He just takes Forge again, gets Dawn Core. Yes, great. I really enjoy watching Dawn Core Akali, so this will be good. Just not hit any Akalis. Standard Star Guardian rolled down for good Brawny. He hits one Poppy and one Jinx, which is not the worst. Very subpar power-ups. Like ramping rate and Star Sailor. Star Sailor is basically useless. Yuri still has Shojin on. You should definitely be free for it, removing the Shojin and putting Guardbreaker here. Because Guardbreaker and Striker's Flail, or Striker's Flail and Jewel are very synergistic. So Oakback gets one Akali, which is good. Like he'll basically the Akali gets infinite casts because it keeps on getting reducing casts from the it just looks like it cleans up his whole board. Penguin gets uncontested Soul Fighter. I don't think he's hit his units yet though. Or he's still itemizing Callista and not Samira, which is very surprising. But he should definitely be moving items by now. Unlucky, he's paired on too many units. No, South Udir's roll more, which does not work. Light change Casante is good. He never has Mech Pilot with Yone on 8, which is actually very good. Like Jedi went for the also went for a mech board. But I do not think he has a Yone, but does have decent combat augments. Oh, the mech pilot casted backwards and not towards his backline, so I think he just loses the fight off that. Yes, very close fight though. Wolfpack wins off of his Dawn Core Akali, doing it big. Holding a Jinx here is very good considering the amount of Star Guardian players there are. South Korean ended up getting Keepers, which is very good in Star Guardian because they benefit off shield a lot. And then just have Gather Force. I would probably try to get best defense with Protector's Vow here, considering like the shield break doing damage is very good for both Vow and Keepers. Ronnie's ward looks alright. Like he has a Jinx one, Poppy one. Very subpar fruits though, like I said. So 33 Hang, he went for an Akali carry since he had the Zhonya's, but this build is very bad. Like Gitsu used to be good on Akali a few patches ago, but stuff like this just doesn't work anymore, I think. It also just doesn't have a strong synergistic board. Watch the Kale fight again. Still on final ascent. Maybe he gets to level 10. Oh, he finally got the Shojin off Kale, so this Kale has 3 items now. Fortunately, it's not enough to deal with the mech pilot. Yeah, I think Akali is just very good matchup into Jinx because it's just backline access. You have to like be very cognizant and position for it, so even if it's a subpar build, it's just gonna be able to cast. Penguin has Samira 2 locked, which is great for him. It's an alright board. He has every unit upgraded except for Set. He has standalone again. I think he went for this exact same power up build and positioning in a previous game. I would be slamming the adaptive on either Cassante or Rise here. And I'd say Yuri here with his level 6 mech Karma, level 8 board. With his gold advantage, he should be able to go to level 9 pretty passively and just get the Yone in later. So he's probably just gonna get another top 4, but I doubt he wins because his spot isn't the greatest. Or it is good, it's just I don't think it has very strong win-out potential. So Salty Curtain loses to Akali again. He definitely will not be happy with that. Akali basically just infinite casts now because his Dawn Core is at 15 mana. I'm not sure who's gonna top 4 from here. I think Opak and Dread are definitely 2 locked top 4s, and then I feel like the Star Guardian players are just too low. And this mech spot is just inferior to a couple of the other mech spots. Like Asword is just much worse than Dreadeye, and I feel like these guys are just too low. So I honestly think that our current top 4 will end up being the real top 4. Gold sub gives like 20 gold, so people might be going level 9 now. Old Korean chooses to pivot. That's a Leona in. Holding the Akalis. A lot of griefing going on in the Slavi. Okay, also Yuri makes it to level 9. Not final ascent, but he does get a big Kale upgrade. But his augments aren't great. Okay, the Akali is just gonna. So the Akali one is just gonna kill the Kale. It's very sad. Fortunate for the double good to Akali. Yeah, I think Salt Korean is just cooked here. This board is a little. I mean, it's not even that weak. It's just that this is a very high gold lobby. And then it's just hard because when you position for keepers, you leave yourself open to a lot of backline access. Like he died to Akali twice, which is very unlucky. Penguin just going for a regular top 4 with his standard Soul Fighter build. He's just has too much HP to bot 4. Should I is just spamming going for Mech Pilot though, but he is unsuccessful. He, he got 1 pilot. He's waiting for the round to end, I believe. Because if he clicks Mech Pilot, it might just jump in the mech, but I'm unsure. He should be able to win here. So he takes body change. Guess he's not interested in the pilot build this game. 1v1 between the Mighty Mech and Akali. If the Akali does end up winning. Here he goes, bot 4 with the level 9 Kale. Unlucky by Yuri, who said he'd be locking in for this game, made a Shojin on Kale. I think OPAC, he went 9 before hitting Akali 2, which I don't think is a great choice. Like, now we just gated to Akali 1 the whole game, but he might top 4 anyway. Dreadeye faces off against, I think, a worse version of his board with worse combat augments and worse items. So should be able to win this. He also has a Twisted Fate too, which I didn't even notice. Very close. Guess Feet Lover does edge it out with the double mech pilot build, which we already noted is the best way to play the 7 mech board. I think getting a little Akali Ditto here. Unfortunate. As soon as Nis procced, OPAC wasn't able to win. So top 2 is basically set. Like I said, Penguin and Dreadeye, they're just the top 2 of the tournament. 33 Hang actually ended up getting a good endgame board. A board similar to this used to be pretty popular in the very early days of the set. It would be just a sort of fast 9-esque board with Bronze for Life or Stand United. You just activate a bunch of traits and play some strong units. This is very strong early on, but hasn't seen a lot of play, so nice to see it. Especially with the interesting Akali build that I didn't believe in. Another decently flexible game by him, so well played. And I don't like the decision of OPAC to just not roll for Akali 2 there, because realistically going level 9 did not actually benefit his board that much. Like, he put in a Zyra. Like, comparing the value of Zyra to Akali 2 is way too much, but he does win against Penguin here, most likely, because it's on the edge versus Akali, which I think we've already mentioned. But I definitely would have rolled for Akali 2 as OPAC here. 33 Hang is just dead to the mech. Actually, we'll see. Oh, he beats the mech, I think. But no one's dead yet. Jedi ends up losing to Salty Korean because he just doesn't have a good enough like endgame power-up builds. Like Body Change and Mage are just like not like the best in slot, so he's just suffering a lot when other people have like the best possible power-ups for their units. Penguin is playing very patient for level 9. Might have considered leveling up earlier, or maybe after Carousel to just get the 8 Soul Fighter in. So 33 Hang is playing Salty Korean. Loser dies. Salty Korean may lose to Akali for the 3rd or 4th time this match. So the Akali still hasn't procced Hourglass yet, which is a very bad sign because when it does, it should just kill the Jinx, I think. So procs now, kills the Jinx. Yes. Poppy whiffs the cast on Akali pretty much. I think it's just too much DPS. Yeah, unlucky for Salty Korean. Jedi also dies, but he already secured the tournament, so GG. But this is the first game we'll have a new top 4. We'll play to 33 Hang and Feet Lover though, for getting to 9 with the mech pilot. Did hit Yone on 8 though, which is pretty lucky. I had to predict who won this lobby. It's pretty hard. I think if OPAC hits a Kali too, he could win out. Otherwise, I think this mech pilot board will end up winning. Don't rate Soul Fighter too highly, especially since it'll be very hard to hit Gwen 2, with the Gwen 2 already being out of pool because of 33 Hangs board. Gold sub gets a decent amount of gold. I think you definitely make the rise, yeah. No Akali 2 for OPEC, which is not great for him. I think he just dies now to Feet Lover, who has Yone 2, Karma 2, Rise 2. Penguin does not hit the Gwen either, which is very unlucky, so. See OPEC versus Feet Lover, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Akali does get off of the Karma early. I think the Karma just dies now. So he sort of shuts through his backline pretty easily. I think that's a positional blunder from Feet Lover. Just not being worried about the Akali at all. Or maybe it doesn't matter, because it's Akali 1. I think the Akali is barely winning, yeah. Unfortunately for 33 Hang, he just died to Soul Fighter. I'm assuming he didn't hit the Samira early enough, which is very unlucky. So OPEC finally hits Akali too, so I think he is a candidate to win the lobby now, especially after he barely won that fight the last time. So both of them are playing Penguin next round. So OPEC fighting Penguin here, who I don't believe has a. Oh, he did hit the Gwen, which is good. Holly is a bit too healthy though. I think nothing is nothing just targets it and it's able to ramp and kill the whole board. And Feelover comfortably takes care of Penguin's board as well, so I think Penguin is gonna bow out at third here. I think on the edge versus these like backline access comms are, I mean, comps are like very hard. I think you want something like precision or something that would just give you generic damage. Or I guess on the edge is fine. And maybe something better like Shadow Clone or Storm Meadow would fit better here considering you're playing an Akali and it might just kill you on first cast. So two people are playing Feet Lover here. Hopebag most likely scouting for the Karma position. So Feet Lover's real is fighting Penguin's real here. The position for Akali, which is not very smart. I think the Samira gets a better cast off now. But I don't think it matters because of the board quality just being so dramatically different. And then OPAC takes care of the Mech Pilot board ghost, so should be in good shape to win this game. This Akali build is like very good. It's like one of the best 4 costs in the game with Dawn Core. I think it's very OP. Not much to do for either player. Feelover just doesn't know proper anti-Akali positioning, or I feel like the Gangplank will walk up and then it's gonna cast on Karma anyway. So I feel like you need a ranged unit in the back. We'll see. Yeah, so the Akali just casts on Karma first anyway. Just loses. Not very. I think people. Akali had a 100% win rate in this tourney because no one knew how to position against it. I think. That's GG. Good moral ending to OPAC, and congrats to Jedi and Penguin for going top 2 this tournament, respectively. Both played pretty well. Recognized their spots. Spiked early.
Stands should be updating. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. So that's our last lobby of our TFT tournaments today. Here are the standings for each individual lobby. Yuri, in fact, went 8th. Yeah. This is the final standings, I think, for the totals across all 4 lobbies. Oh, did I update Penguin?
I don't think Penguin got updated. I think he's tied, or like he's above
He's
OPAC.
above, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
12, 19, plus 4. 20 should be 23. Okay. Can Google Sheets not be a bum? Penguin should be 23, right? Is that what I just said?
Yes. Penguin already said the final standings are just Penguin second. Just the old Obama self-medal meme.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Is the final
Once
match
the street.
reporting? Is the final match reporting posted? It's not. Unlucky.
Can I join the main VC?
We can join the main VC in
Okay.
1 or 2 seconds. Bruh. Okay, let's actually let's just see. Like this can't go wrong, right? Let's just see who's still in the VC. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Yep.
Hello everyone. We are still live. Uh we're still live. We're still live. That does sound like hope. That does sound like hope. I can't lie. All right, congratulations to Dreadeye, who I think is winning something. I don't know. Ask Tops people. Um, Thank you, Emil, for casting. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Thank you for no one for watching, and we'll end the stream there. I'm kidding. Okay.